Okay, now we go on. Label the diagram below. Labeling is a common question type in academic IELTS. In general training IELTS, you can find labeling tasks in only part 3. In part 1, 2, you will never find labeling, and there are less chances of labeling for general training IELTS, but it is on their menu. I mean, labeling is on their menu. If there is anything like damn or, then they can give you this thing. Okay, now label the diagram below. Whenever they give you labeling the diagram, the first thing is questions and answers will be in order. Okay, the second thing is most of the time answers are grouped together in one paragraph or in 2 paragraphs. They are grouped together. Group together means एक ही paragraph में सारे मिल जाएंगे, or sometimes 2 paragraphs, but they are going to be in proper order. So again, you will use your scanning technique. And guys, one thing always remember, the first answer will be hard to find, will be difficult to find, the first question. Once you find one answer, then rest you can go on easily, right? And doing the first 4-5 questions of one passage will take more time. When you do the next 5 questions, it will take less time. The last 4 questions, because in each passage we've got 14 to 15 questions, so they will take less time. Okay? Same way you start passage 2. Passage 2, first questions will take more time. Second set of questions, you understand set of questions. Like true, false, not given is one set, list of headings is another set. So when you start with the second set of questions, it will take less time. Third set will take even less time. So you should manage your time, and there will be the clocks in actual exam. Keep looking for passage 1. Try to get rid of it in 15 minutes, and you can do that. And again, if you can't manage your time in IELTS reading, I tell you the reason. You do extensive reading. You read everything. You don't believe in scanning. You don't believe in skimming. You just believe in reading. More you read, more you will be confused. More you will fail to find the answer. If there is a question that is irritating you and you can't find the answer, leave it. Don't spend more than 40 seconds on one answer in case you are not finding the answer. You can always come back when you're doing other questions, then you can do that as well, right? So you should be extra careful about it, and transferring the answers on the answer sheet in reading is really good. When you do part 1, write the answers on the answer sheet. Part 2, write the answers to the answer sheet after that. And part 3, write your answers directly on the answer sheet, because no extra time will be given. And even if you write one word, once the time is over, again you will not receive your result. You will receive a letter, and that will tell you that आपने sign किए थे, so now your result is cancelled, so take IELTS test again. Okay, now please come to this. First they said no more than 2 words. So maximum words are 2 and minimum 1. Very simple. You should be clear about that. No more than 2 words does not mean every time 2 words. Now what's the title? Raising the Hull of Mary Rose, stages 1 and 2. It means we will go to the part of the passage where they are talking about raising the hull. Now if you remember, you read it somewhere, they talked about it. Stages 1 and 2. So there are 2 stages. You can mark those stages and then you can come back to the questions. Question number 9. I'm reading the question now. Question number 9. Okay, you found it. Let's read the question, by the way. Question number 9. Dash attached to hull by wires. Now please underline hull and underline wires. And take a look at the picture. Wire means तार और रस्सी, रस्सियों से कुछ बांधा हुआ है. Okay, so dash attached to hull by wires. Now listen, where there is the dash, just imagine that you write what attached to hull by wires. What attached to hull by. मैं क्वेश्चन पढ़ रहा हूँ, आप आंसर बता रहे हैं, फिर आप कहेंगे रीडिंग की समझ नहीं आती. Okay, so just let's do it together. Right? There's no speed competition or reading competition. इनाम कोई नहीं मिलेगा. ये पानी की बोतल है, कप नहीं है. Yeah, exactly. So let's do it all together. ठीक है? आगे ना निकलें, पीछे भी ना रहें. That's fine. All right. Now we go back and we look for the word hull and wires. For wires, they can use the word ropes or any other word like that. please come back. Last, second part of the passage, second left side, second page and left side. Can you see the word wires? Fourth line. Okay, fourth line. Second page, left side, fourth line from the middle. The hull was attached to a lifting frame via a network of bolts and lifting wires. Hull was attached to lifting frame. Okay, via a network of bolts and lifting wires. Now what will be the answer? Lifting frames. Clear? Now they said no more than 2 words, so you can write lifting and you can write frame also. Is frame singular or plural? Singular. So you will write singular word. Okay? When you are doing IELTS reading and you are doing sentence completion, always copy the word from the passage as it is written, singular or plural. And one more instruction, whenever you are doing completion question type in listening or in reading, never use article. Article is a, and, the, some. Never write article. Okay. So now you can write the answer as lifting frame. That will be the answer. Is that clear? Okay. Now after that we move on. They talk about legs and then question number 10. Dash to prevent hull being sucked into the mud. Underline mud. Being sucked into the mud. के ज़मीन के अंदर ना धंस जाए. Being sucked into the mud means मट्टी के अंदर ना धंस जाए. Now go back and I said answers are in order. Okay. And they said dash to prevent. Legs is already written. The word which is already written can never be the answer. Keep in mind that. They've written legs over there. So, I'm reading the same paragraph. Please follow me. The problem of the hull being sucked back downwards into the mud was overcome by using 12 hydraulic jacks. Now, if you write 12 hydraulic jacks, will that be the right answer? No, because it's no more than 2 words and they did not mention any number. So the answer is hydraulic jacks to prevent hull being sucked into the mud. Please always remember, if a word is written in the question, that word can never be the answer. Okay, keep in mind. So the answer is hydraulic jacks. Now after that, see, there is one part they have explained. So we will come to question number 12. Now by the way, there will be some distance between question number 10 and 12. Try to be logical. जरा देखें, ये 2-3 चीजें उन्होंने explain की हुई हैं and there is no question. That means passage थोड़ा सा आगे जाएगा. Right? Crane, hook. I don't want you to read that. Crane, hook, legs and hull of ship and all that. Now please come to question number 11. Legs are placed into. Now legs are placed into. किस चीज के ऊपर legs खड़ी हुई हैं? Legs are placed into. So focus the word placed and then legs. And it's after hull of ship. Hook, crane, hull of ship and all that. Yes. So what is the answer? Good. This required a precise positioning to locate the legs. Now locate means, word बताए ना क्या है? Locate की जगह पे क्या word आया है? Place. Locate and place, they are synonyms. This is what you will write on your notebook. Words in question and words in passage. So for locate they use the word place. The legs into the stabbing guides. Now stabbing guides is in inverted commas. You will not write any punctuation mark in listening and in reading. When you are transferring your answers to the answer sheet, don't use any punctuation mark. Just write stabbing and guides plural. Is that clear? You should be very, very careful about singular plural as well. Okay, now we move on to question number 12. 12 is on the left side. 11 के बाद 13 पे jump लगा के ये नहीं कहना how high 12 is left. You should follow the order. Hull is lowered into. Now look here. Hull is lowered into. उसे नीचे किया जाता है किस चीज पे? Hull is lowered into. Focus the word lowered. Yeah, read on. And now see, this answer is before 11. This answer is before question number 11. Yeah. And the hull was lifted completely clear of the seabed and transferred underwater into the lifting cradle. Transferred underwater into the lifting cradle. So hull is lowered into. Lowered into. What is the word for lowered into?
Transferred.
Exactly. Transferred underwater. So transferred underwater means lowered into. पानी के नीचे होगा तो lower होगा. Answer is lifting cradle. Now, if you don't even know the meaning of these words, that doesn't matter. In IELTS reading, there are so many technical words, there are so many difficult words, but I mean, it's not necessary that you understand the meaning. Now, by the way, you wrote one question, hydraulic jacks. Some people know about it, but even if you don't know, it's fine. If you don't know the meaning of stabbing guides, if you don't know what the hell is stabbing guide, that doesn't matter. It is just something you found and you wrote it. So the other words which will help you find the answer, you should know those words. Okay, question number 13. Now see, there are two arrows. Two lines going up. Whenever there are two lines, that means answer will be plural. Okay, or they would talk about those things in plural. Dash used as extra protection for the hull. Underline the word extra protection for the hull. Good. Airbags to provide additional cushioning. Now, additional cushioning and extra protection, they are synonyms in IELTS. Is that clear? So, this is how logically you will go on with reading. वो भाई को तकिया ला दें, उनको नींद आ रही है, कंबल भी चाहिए? हाँ, जहाज में बैठे हुए ना, अभी आप बटन दबाएं, एरोस्टेस आएंगी, चाय भी मिलेगी आपको. हैंड आउट किधर है? उसको देखिए ना, आप वैसे हाथ करके बैठे हुए जैसे पता नहीं क्या अभी कोई सीन लगेगा यहाँ पे. ऑलराइट, बी एक्टिव एंड अलर्ट.